Hello YouTube, this is Radical Gamer here, and I know what you're thinking, another vlogger guy in his bedroom talking about crap. Well, I'm here to tell you that this channel is going to be a lot more than that. But I really can't afford a capture card right now, because I want to record like Crash Bandicoot and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch and a lot more games, but for now this is the best I can get. So, I thought it would be a good idea for my first video to do a sort of pre-E3 hype video. Now, there's probably a lot of these circulating on the internet, so my ideas might not be the most realistic, I would say, but they're very manageable. This is mostly going to be Nintendo, because I have a PS4 and an Xbox One, but to be honest, I really don't play them too much. So, this is mainly going to be Nintendo, so if you want to click away or whatever, that's fine. I just wanted to give you a little heads up. So, the first port that I know, there's already too many ports on the Switch as there is, but the one game that needs a port is definitely Super Smash Bros. That was originally on Wii U and 3DS. Now, I don't want them just to port it over and make just the same old thing. I want them to add new stuff, like they're doing with Pokken Tournament Deluxe and like they did with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because I think that adds a lot to that, and it kind of helps you kind of take the price that you would pay and just melt it away a little bit. So, now, again, this is probably not too realistic, but I think that they really need to add another third-party character to Smash Brothers. I know people want the Inklings, and people want some of the ARM characters for representatives, but me personally, I think it would be a lot more hype if they added Banjo and Kazooie. Now, Phil Spencer has already approved this idea. If you look back at some of his earlier tweets back at, I think it wasn't last E3, but like when they were announcing that Smash Fighter poll that they did, Phil Spencer was actually approved of the idea. So I just think they would be the most hype characters you could add to that game that would sell Switches and copies of that game. It would just be phenomenal. Just imagine Spiral Mountain in that game as a map. That would be phenomenal. But besides Smash, what else would I like to see? You know what? I would actually like to see a Pikmin game. I know Miyamoto has actually gone on record to say that they were working on a new Pikmin game, and it was near completed. And I'm hoping that game wasn't Hey Pikmin, because, let's be honest, that game looks like crap. I mean, not to be blunt, but it doesn't look that good. So, I really don't want to see another, like a 2D platform game like they've been doing with all their Nintendo franchises lately. I want to see something new. Something like Pikmin 4 or anything like that. So I'm really hoping for another Pikmin game that isn't Hey Pikmin. I would also love to see a Pokemon Colosseum or XD style game brought to the Switch. I know that they've already announced Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but if you're like me, then you really aren't really too excited about those games. Don't get me wrong, Gen 7 was fantastic, but I'm really not looking forward to those games. A lot of people wanted to see Diamond and Pearl, but I like 4th Gen 2, but I thought it was too soon. So it's not like I'm disappointed, I just not looking forward to it. I personally would rather see a Gen 1 remake in the vein of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where they did Red and Blue, but they added events from Yellow into the game. I think that would be a lot more, I don't know, manageable than expecting Diamond and Pearl remakes already, but, you know, I could be wrong. I would also like to see a Metroid 3D game. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Metroid. I've played maybe 2 or 3 Metroid games, and for some reason, I've just never gotten into them as much. So, I would like to see a Metroid game just for those fans. It can be, I don't know if fans like the 2D or the 3D ones better, just anything to represent that franchise, because it's kind of dead with Nintendo. So, I want to see that. You have to talk about Animal Crossing, of course. Animal Crossing for the Switch has got to be announced at this E3. You would think that they would announce something like that, because Animal Crossing is one of their, I don't know if it's one of their biggest franchises, but it's one of their bigger franchises. So, Animal Crossing for the Switch has got to be announced. I mean, it's been, I think New Leaf was released in 2012 or 2013, something like that. So they've had quite a long time to announce or work on another Animal Crossing game. And I don't count Happy Home Designer or Amiibo Festival's Animal Crossing games, because those weren't, well, I didn't play Happy Home Designer, but I know I know Amiibo Festival wasn't any good. So I don't want to see anything like that. I want to see a new Animal Crossing game for the Switch. I don't want to see them talk about Kirby too much, because we've already know they're working on Kirby games. It was announced at another Nintendo Direct, so I don't want to see Kirby. I don't want to see ARMS. I don't want to see Splatoon 2, because they've all had their previous Directs to talk about that sort of stuff. Because I think it was said in one of their emails that, I mean, their digital event or presentation was only going to be 30 minutes long. And you already know Super Mario Odyssey is going to take up a slot of that time. So I don't want to see them talk about games they've already announced. I want to see games they haven't announced. I know they're having tournaments for, I think it's Splatoon 2, Pokken Tournament, and ARMS. I think those are the 3 they're having tournaments for. So, I mean, if they want to talk about it like before the tournament starts, that's fine. Show us a trailer and then get the tournament started. That would be perfect. But not during the Direct, you know. What else would I like to see? I really don't know, to be honest. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. They're not going to show any Zelda, because we just had Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I think, oh, well, I want to see what Retro Studios has been working on too. And it better not be another Donkey Kong game. Not that I don't like the Donkey Kong games. I have played the Donkey Kong Country games, but, you know, give it a break. Try something new. Well, I hope that's what they're working on, as a Metroid game for those Metroid fans, but you never know. Some more third-party support for the Switch would be nice. I don't think we've heard anything about Skyrim coming to the Switch. I know they had it in the trailer, but I don't think they actually announced the release date, unless I just forgot. So more third-party support I want to see, and that's really about it. But I'm telling you, man, I really want Banjo-Kazooie in Super Smash Brothers, and I hope I'm not getting my hopes up too high, but I just think it'd be amazing to see. So just let me know what you guys would like to see in the comments below. I would love to hear it. Make sure you share this video to your friends and family and hobos on the street or whoever you want to. And this is Radical Gamer, and I'll catch you guys later.